When I say vagina, what images or words come to mind? I get images of warmth, and I think of a blossoming rose, and I think of the majestic Sasquatch running through the wood. Nothing says womanhood like your vagina. You don't think your vagina talks? Well, it does. You should introduce yourself. Come on, let's go talk to a few. Shut up! It's not your sissy or your hairy envelope or your gaping gash axe wound. It's your vagina. So get to know it. Take a mirror, lay it on the floor, then go ahead and crouch over it, and then take a look.
So basically what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to place a glove, okay?
Ow! God!
No,
I'm just kidding. It doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt at all.
I didn't do anything yet.
I know. I'm just saying.
I didn't do anything yet.
A lot of times you think there's going to be pain and
That's
there's not.
correct, that's correct. So now I'm taking the speculum and I'm put some lublication. Yes?
Okay.
So
I actually have
worry.
some from last night. You can just
Okay,
use what's there.
don't worry. And basically what I'm going to do now, I'm just spreading the labia.
Okay.
And I'm going to place the speculum, okay? And you're doing just excellent. You're doing just perfect.
I don't feel anything.
Very good.
So how does my vagina compare to all the other vaginas that you've seen?
Well, it's just pink, you know.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the regular color that we always see in the vagina, which is a pink color.
Yeah.
And I don't see any discharge, and I don't see anything unusual.
Are you really looking?
Of course I'm looking. Why do you think that I'm blind?
For the,
Of course I'm looking.
oh my God, I just laughed out the speculum. I'm sorry, I pushed it out.
No, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's
just
okay.
put that back in.
Don't worry about it. I'm placing it again inside.
Again, I don't feel anything.
How are your periods? I mean, they're regular, irregular? How are they?
Are they normal?
Yes, are they normal?
Well, normal. I mean, this one thing happened where I got my period and I didn't have a tampon or anything to use, and I was at work, like in a business kind of environment. And so I grabbed a big wad of toilet paper and wadded it up and stuffed it in my underwear, and I was wearing a skirt. And then I was out in the office walking around, I was wearing a skirt, and the wadded up toilet paper fell out of my underwear, and it fell in the middle of the office. And so there's like this bloody wad of toilet paper in this office place, and then I didn't find it. Some guy that I work with found it. So I don't know if that's normal. I guess that there's that. At one point in your life, every woman needs to have a professional bra fitting with a professional, and this is Raina, and she's going to help us. She's going to talk us through the steps of how you make sure you have the best bra for your bosoms, for your breasts. So we'll just use me as an example, and then just talk people through about what are the vital things that need to be. So just pretend this is not the best fit for me. How would you fit me? How would you then find the best fit?
Okay, well what I would actually do, now there's two different ways to check. The first way is to check around the rib cage below your bust line, and you're measuring a 29. So what you would usually do there is you would add 5 to it, so you'd be about a 34.
Okay,
around.
make me fatter.
All right, and now the next thing you want to do is to measure the peak of your breast so that you know what your cup size is supposed to be. So if you could just lift up again. So you're measuring at about a 34 there too. So you're about an AB cup.
I'm an AB cup?
Yes, but the thing is that even though you're measuring that, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the exact
God,
perfect
that actually
fit.
kind of struck me. I thought I was a C cup or a D cup.
Really? So this is a 34A, but in this one you'd probably be more of a B cup because they're going to be a little bit smaller.
Do you have the kind that are like stickers?
No, we don't have those here.
So this is what my
So
size
this
are?
would be what your size would look like if you were a mannequin.
Right, okay, awesome.
So then we got this. Other ones to try on there are good, are just like basic straight across like bandeau kind of.
Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. What's the biggest bra you have? Do you have like a big llama like?
And that would be something like this. It's a full coverage deep.
Oh my God, look at those panties. That's for a big, ooh, wow. Okay, awesome.
You've got a lot of extra material here, and you don't want it all the way in here because a lot of times that translates to it's too loose.
Right.
So this is an A cup. You want it to be fully over here. The wire on the side here is encompassing the entire breast. It's not going too far in.
I feel good, this feels sexy. Okay, this is great, this feels good. I'll take 5.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. I want you to get the number of her supervisor, and I want you to call him. I went in there to have a bra fitting. I did not go in there for some kind of lesbian sex rave. Doing a breast exam can be so lonely, but one way to sort of perk it up, make it a little more fun, is to do it with a bunch of your friends. Get your friends together, and I got together a group of my breast friends.
Nice.
So what we're gonna do is first everybody take your shirts off. Don't look at me. Don't look. Woo! Woo!
I didn't think that we were gonna do that.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe. Here it comes.
I brought a shirt that I can just reach in.
Yeah, I can feel mine.
It
Through the shirt.
Okay.
And it's open up in this front.
If you don't mind, I mean, I'm just gonna.
That's okay. Now everybody, what we want to do is go ahead and let's give each other an exam. So maybe the person to your right, you want to find a breast to your right. And so everybody just is going to reach across. Can I switch with you? Let's switch positions actually. Excuse me. Can I switch? Can you come sit over here?
Okay.
So, no, I want you over there and I want her over there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So then we're go ahead and we're gonna reach out to the. Can I switch with you actually? Let's switch. You and I switch.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is everybody is going. Can I switch with you?
Okay.
Come over here. That's good. Okay. All right. So go ahead and let's
If we just did our own.
Do you not want to do the thing to the right?
Idea if we just.
Well,
that
like,
one
I
to
mean,
my
I
right
need
is
to.
all.
So let's just do ourselves. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
You want to raise your hand up, put your hand to God, and then now you want to take what you want to use is much like when you're feeding a horse. This part of your hand. You want to get
This
your
part?
fingers
The
out of the way.
palm?
Yeah, the palm, the very palm. No, scratch. You want to use this part, just the tips of your fingers.
Okay.
The tips of your fingers, and if you have oil them up, and then you want to start on the outside, and you want to make little dime shaped motions around your breast, the outer part of your breast, and really just go all the way around it. And what you're doing is you're checking if it's very warm. You want to take note of that because that could mean that you're getting a fever.
What if it's sweaty?
Wait a second. Did you say yours is sweaty?
Yeah, a little sweaty.
That's not good. That's not good. You guys, we have to get her to the hospital. Okay, you start the car. I'm totally kidding. Can you imagine? This is it. Come on, Bridget.
That's funny.
Totally, I'll miss you. Anyway, have fun with it. That's really important. Okay, so you want to go ahead and keep checking and just sort of go around and make sure you're getting all your parts.
Now, what's the difference between like what does a lump feel like? Because we're looking, right?
Yeah, it feels like a lump.
I've got a lot of lumps. Is that like?
If you have a lot of lumps on it, or a lot of bumps, that could mean that you have acne, breast acne, which just means you're not washing. And if you have just one big lump, it could be that somebody punched you and you just got a little lump, just like we get a bump on the head. What you want to do is just keep making your little motions all the way around. And you want to check the nipple for stuff.
Check your nipples.
That's a crazy vein. You guys,
Where?
you got some weird ass crazy vein. Look at that.
Where? I don't see any.
Yes, you do. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's not just a stretch mark. Look at it.
I mean, it is kind of pulsing.
I don't know. I think I have one of those.
no, but not like this. It's not like this. Doesn't that seem like it's huge? Yes, it kind of hurts.
It hurts.
It kind of hurts.
Like a punch.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, you were punching them
You
earlier.
were
punching your
punching 'em,
tits.
slapping them.
You were slapping them
Yeah,
around.
but usually when I pinch them, when you play with.
You're fine. Lauren,
Come
I
on.
mean, it's fine.
Ooh,
I'm
and
sure
now
it's
it looks
fine.
all kind of lumpy and weird. Don't look at him.
Well, I have a vein too. We all have veins.
Hey,
I
look
have
at
a-
hers. Campbell.
Why?
Hey, fuck off.
Why?
Shut up. You know what? You want to sit here and think that you are so much better? You think you're so much better?
No.
Oh, you know what? No. Shut up. No, seriously, shut up. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding right now.
Lauren,
You know
let's
what? You're
go back
fuck. No, come on. Stay out of it. I want to tell you something. You think that yours is so fucking perfect?
No,
Look at
not
that.
at
You've got
all.
one. Your right one is like 90 inches, and that one's like 10. Do you realize that? No, you're a fucking freak show, Campbell.
Slight difference.
Yes, you. Oh, there is not a slight difference. There is
Everyone
not
has
a
a
slight
slight
difference. You want to go ahead 1 second?
Well, I mean, everybody.
This one's hideously bigger.
Everybody has one bigger than
this
the
one
No,
bigger?
everybody. My left
Oh,
is
no,
bigger.
no.
Are they?
There is
My
not a
left is
slight
bigger.
difference. Let me tell you something. Get your hands away. Get your hands away from it. For the there is a huge for the no, it's not for the okay. That's like 7 inches.
Okay, you're like-
And 14 inches for one breast from here to. You want to listen to me right now? Can you understand what I'm saying? This one was like 6 inches across, and this one
really
was 14
stupid.
inches across on that one.
The
Okay.
topless, maybe you need to get back on the. Oh, it's just because of the vein, you guys.
Here we go
It's 'cause
again.
Anyway, it's a lot more fun and a lot more comforting to do it with your breast friends. Thanks for coming over, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, ugly bitty titties. See you later, hairy honkers. Get the fuck out of here, you sideshow freak! You freak! You know what makes me angry? That a beautiful woman cannot walk down the street anymore without getting a series of catcalls and leers and spontaneous erections thrown at her. It's just an onslaught of, oh, you like it, come here, you want it, oh, you nasty, right? Just like your nasty mama. Why don't you go tell your nasty mama that I'll be home for dinner around 5:30, so have dinner on the table by 6. Anyway. The world for women is sometimes just a big date rapist parade. And I don't think that less attractive women and men really realize this. That is why I'm going to expose this truth by going undercover as a gorgeous woman. I've decided to go for something that's just sort of simple, more sort of classical beauty, Sophia Loren. But I do think it's enough. You'll see what it's like for beautiful women on the streets. And I'm just going to go 1 block, just 1 block. And I guarantee I'll be harassed probably 20, 30, 50 times. And I'll keep track of how many times that happens.
You spaz.
Okay. There was one, pretty much one, strong one. That was probably very hard to watch, and I'll tell you something, it was much harder to experience. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you about fighting back, taking your power back when you're on the streets, okay? What is the problem? What? Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Just trying to go into A to B. A to B, is that a problem? Didn't realize it was illegal. Didn't realize this was really illegal, sorry. Yeah, just trying to, come on. Yeah, hello, woo, oh, big deal, yes, I'm a female. Sorry, didn't realize it was illegal. Oh my God, what? Yes, oh, hello, building. God. Yeah, that's right. It's called walking. I'm walking. Just like you, yeah.
Hey, lady, you look like a whore.
Thank you. Thanks, oh, you're not.
No, you look like a real prostitute.
Oh, I appreciate
No,
that.
Please leave.
Thank you very much. What is your name? What does STD stand for?
Sexually transmitted disease.
Yikes.
And basically there's an assortment of different diseases that are transmitted sexually through either a virus, bacteria, parasites.
What's the difference between an STD and STI? What's an STI?
STI is a sexually transmitted infection, and the two terms are used interchangeably, however they actually are different.
Infection.
An infection means that you've actually come in contact with one of these viruses.
Is there something that's not, is there another word besides like infection? Can it just be like, that's my cooch, or do you know what I mean? Like, that's it. This is what the Lord gave me. Does it have to be like, you have an infection?
There probably are a lot of other terms that are used in different subcultures.
Right.
However, medically, these are the terms that they use when
Having
they
a bad day.
diagnose them.
How about instead of infection, just God, what a day.
Right.
I'm
Or I had a
having one of
discharge.
those days.
Right.
Discharge? That's disgusting. Okay. I mean, I know it's normal.
Well, no. If you are having a discharge of some sort, that
Yeah.
means you probably have a symptom, and it would be recommended that you go and get it checked out.
What about discharge without a big old, it's not like I'm in bed sick.
Even so, if, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that the sooner they get STIs treated,
Right.
the less harmful impact they can have on their health in terms of possible long-term side effects. Like some STIs lead to infertility if they go untreated.
Can you get herpes from, if I was like,
No, you usually have to come in direct contact
I have
with
to
the sore.
okay. Like I'd have to
If
be
the
like,
person
oh,
has
you
an
got a
outbreak,
sore.
or
And I'd have to, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
you have to touch their sore. You have to touch their sore and then be
It's pretty direct.
I don't know what to
Yeah.
get at the store.
Yeah, you got the idea.
Absolutely. But what if someone's sitting next to you and it's not about sex, but let's say he just rested on you, his thigh, like sort of rests on you. Could you get it from that?
No.
Okay. So somebody just brushing up against you, like, excuse
Yeah,
me,
you have
just
to come
going
in
to get something.
contact
Oops.
with.
It's got to be contact to contact.
Yeah.
I never had herpes, like I was symptom free. I never had herpes, and I've been married for like 7 years.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, about 3 years ago, I had herpes outbreak.
Right.
But I've not been with. I mean, I know I haven't been with anybody, and I've been totally clean. And
What about your partner?
my husband?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. He's a bartender. I totally trust
Right.
him. It's funny because there's my husband's bar back was this girl Gina of the Midriff, and she had this anyway. And every time I'd come into the bar, like as soon as she saw me, suddenly she was like, "I've got to go do stock. I got to check stock," and she'd run out to the back. And I always had this weird feeling about her that she was somebody I did not trust. And then I start to think maybe both of them were using the same toilet seat.
People cannot get STIs from toilet seats.
Who knows what was going on? I tried not to. He was always running when he was naked. I could never get a
Yeah.
good look at him.
The thing is, you cannot really know, right, from looking at a person whether they have an
Really?
STI.
'Cause I feel like there's kind of a look in the eye.
I
Kind of a
don't
glint.
think so.
The
That could
herpes
be maybe
glint?
they're just sort of
The
coming
herpes
onto
glint?
you.
Oh, I think the herpes glint is this. Like, I really like you. Please don't ask me if I have herpes. Are there STIs that I should be like on the lookout for?
Yeah, there probably are. And being in North America, I mean, it varies from the part of the world that
If
you're
I
in.
go to
In North
South America, do I have a whole different STI to deal
Possibly,
with?
yeah.
Ay,
Yeah.
ay, 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 caramba! To me, it's so about the underwear I
Right.
wear. Cotton underwear, not a problem. I'm not all day like, how can
Yeah.
I itch without anybody saying? How can I itch without anybody saying? But if I wear like silky underwear or a thong or something, I'm just like, I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta. I just have to itch.
If you're
Eyes are
itching a lot, you
watering.
might want to get it checked out.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
may
might
do
be
that.
more than dry skin.
Yeah. So you have some photos of some stuff?
Yeah, they're pretty graphic.
I can handle it.
Can you? Okay.
Yes.
What do you think of this first one? This is a picture of syphilis.
Yeah.
Actually.
He's got a hair coming out of it. Is that a hair coming out of it?
Yeah, I know some of
That's
these
gross.
pictures are kind of taken in clinical settings, so it's
He told
sort
me
of
there's a hair
exactly
growing
as
out of
is.
the middle of it. There's a hair growing out of the middle of it. Awesome. I'll take that.
This is an example of early stages
One-
of syphilis.
Yeah.
2 sores right here.
Those are sores?
Yeah.
I thought that was labia.
Well, on top of the labia, there's a couple of sores because it's in black and white. You probably can't see them as clearly.
God, I thought that's what the whole. Okay.
Now, the thing with syphilis is in the early stages, you have symptoms and then it goes dormant.
So that's. Okay, I truly thought that was like labia. Okay.
And you were asking about genital warts earlier on.
Wow.
This is what they look like.
Wow. Oh my God.
Kind of maybe a little bit out of hand.
Yes, in his hand. Wow. Oh. Whoo.
And then this last one, I'm actually not sure what this is. It could be advanced stages of syphilis, maybe. Because in the second stage of syphilis.
That's me. Shut up. Who gave him that? You guys, don't do that. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. That is the worst picture of me. A lot of women still believe that sex is just supposed to be, one position, and enjoying sex is only for men. And women, we're just not designed for it. We're just this big receptacle. That is just simply not true. Sexual exploration and sexual stimulation is something to not be ashamed of. My ring just hit me weird there. I'm going to show you a few positions that are fun, they're easy, and you could do it at home, and they are empowering. Okay, now I'm going to take you through some positions. Now my husband is unavailable, so I'm going to use eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick the guy with the big feet who's tall, Chuck the sound guy. Okay, if I can get you to come in and go ahead and come on in. No, you're fine. Bring your boom. You still on the clock, my friend. So what we're gonna start off with is your sort of basic position. Everybody knows it. It's the boring one. Grandma knows it, mom does it, everybody does it. It's your missionary position, all right? So you go ahead and you get on all fours like this, and then Chuck, come up behind me, please. Come on. Okay, come up behind me, and then grab me on my waist. Grab my waist. Grab my hips harder, really hard. I want to know you're there. Okay, that's right. Okay. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? It's boring. Okay, but it's your basic. Okay, go ahead and slap me real quick. Slap it, Chuck. Go ahead okay, that was way too fucking hard. Okay, now I'm going to show you a second position, and this. Okay, so Chuck, get off me. You dismount there. We're done. Okay, all right. So now for this one is a little more Friday night. This one's a little more after the party, and this is for somebody you've been dating a while. Okay, it's a little crazier. What you want to do is big space like this on the bed. You take your hands and go ahead and just put them down like this, right underneath you. And then bring your head down. Okay, so just like that. Your head's to the side. Chuck, come on up. Chuck, what are you doing? Chuck's taking a coffee break. Okay, go ahead and grab me, Chuck. Grab me hard. I can't even feel you. Are you there, Chuck? Jeez. Okay, go ahead and slap me. Okay, again, that was way too hard. That's fine. Okay. All right, so that's your second position right there. And this leaves my head free to say things, to say anything. Ow! Thank you. Please, sir, may I have some more? Now this next one is, it's a little more advanced. It's a little more for people who've been in long-term relationships and want to spice it up. It's for when you know each other really well. People in France love this one. My husband, once we did this position, he didn't want to do anything else, okay? What you want to do now, plant your legs down, and then go ahead and put your face all the way down. And then, okay, so Chuck, come on up behind me. Hello. Okay, go ahead and grab me. Grab me for the, that's fine, for the, ow, okay. All right, this is a great one. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Go ahead and slap me, Chuck, for the, that was far, okay, that's too hard. Thank you. Now this is a really good one if your husband doesn't like to see your face, or if you're a real big crier, or if you're a chatterbox. It kind of puts the kibosh on that. Now you only have, it's harder to breathe in this position, but as we all know, that also makes it a lot more intense. Will she live or will she die? No, you'll be fine. It's safe. Okay, and what are you doing back? Okay. All right, we're actually done. We're good, Chuck. You can go. You can go. It's good. Go ahead and take a break. Go ahead and get some coffee out there or some water. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Thank you. So, no, just go ahead. Go ahead. You're fine. And he's creepy. I want him fired. He was hard. It's no secret that there are many natural, do-it-yourself home remedies that the male-run pharmaceutical companies do not want you to know about. I guarantee if men got cramps, they'd be putting ibuprofen in our drinking water. And if a man gets arthritis in his hands, oh my God, it's huge news. If a woman gets it in her hands, it's like, oh, you know what? Go type a letter with your feet to someone who gives a shit. Did you know that women are twice as likely to get constipated as men? I did. And did you also know that a very common remedy is found right here in your own kitchen cabinets? Coffee. So what you need is you need a pot of coffee, and this is, I'm doing hazelnut, but it's completely up to you. And then this is the enema bag, you'll need that. And then the tube to bring the stuff in, and then these are some also important tools that you for stirring, and that's the plug part, and this is for like a hook for something that we'll use that later. And then this is a big thing of ice that you'll need to cool down the coffee before you pour it in there. Okay. So you want to put on something comfortable, something that you can relax in, and then get some reading material. It should emphasize letting go, whatever it is. And you also want to take a couple towels, just a few, set them on the floor, because you're going to be on your back for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then take some extra towels. You want to cover up anything that you don't want to get covered in feces. This is a very powerful cleanse. Okay, so now we're going to go prepare the enema bag. And you guys, okay, this is not for drinking. This is for in my butt. Oh my goodness. That is hot coffee. Okay, normally what you would want to do is to cool down the coffee before putting it in the bag, but then I skipped that step. That's okay, because I'm fairly used to it. All right, and then you want to, that's a lot of coffee. All right, so now we're ready to go. I will see you in about 10 minutes. Could you go get me a bear claw? Thank you. Or if they don't have a bear claw, just get me some donut holes, like 7. Thank you. When we need guidance or advice, we will often turn to our women friends for support, and which is fine. I think the only problem in that is that a lot of the times they'll be talking shit behind your back, and they'll also just not always the best resource for support. So I find that the best thing to do is to seek that advice from within. I have a daily practice of meditation, and first thing in the morning, I wake up and I do 20 minutes to 4.5 hours of just going within and following my thoughts and trying to just go to a neutral place and to my wise place. Go ahead and sit up straight and relax. Take a deep breath, a belly breath. Fat belly breath. Bubbity, bubbity. Okay, let your mind come back to neutral. Oh! Bring your mind back to neutral. need to blow my nose. I smell baklava. No, I don't. Oh, God. Who is that? Is that you? Is that me? Sorry. Gross. That's good, though. Must mean I'm relaxed. Oh, man. Woo! Gross. My eyes are totally watering. My eyes are totally watering. Listen to my voice. That's my meditation voice. My eyes are totally watering. Oh my God. Never mind. Also, what's good to do if meditation is too difficult, mantras are an easy way to center yourself and find your wisest self within, your goddess. Here's a really simple one I like to use. It's just, I'm okay. Because you know what? You are. Most of you are. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let it come up. I'm okay. 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 Okay. And I just repeat the same phrase over and over again and keep going. And what I'm doing is I'm accruing karmic points and I'm opening up and I'm widening my aura. And remember, there's no right or wrong. You just let it come out. All right? That was actually wrong. It shouldn't be Adurgashe. Adur. Okay. A name Maninakido. A name Nakidaki. A name Nakidaki. What the fuck is wrong with me? Sorry about that. Let me do it one more time. Let it just come out. Whatever comes out is fine. Dang, oh my God. Please don't scream it. Don't yell it. Okay. It is just whatever happens. Whatever happens is fine. Num mucky danga, num bucky danga, num ducky. You know what I'm just doing now is I'm actually chanting for something I do not want. So be careful about that too. Ugh. Itchy. Everything's itchy. Ugh. Come on. No, Lauren. Sometimes too, bring yourself back. Just gently bring yourself back. Be here now and fucking cut it out. Today's modern woman is so busy with scrubbing the floors and washing the ceilings and carrying rocks that they never have time just to stop and listen. It's that little voice inside, which is what I'm doing right now. And I recommend everybody to do this. I am on a solitary retreat. I do it once a year. I go into the woods for 3 nights and 3 days alone. And it's just time to be with myself and to be with my womanhood. When I go, I have some basics that I bring with me to get me through the 3 days. My journal. Journal, 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 journal. Okay? This is going to be your best friend for 3 days. And then also a book to keep you company. And something spiritual and uplifting. And I brought the book Into Thin Air. It's about a group climbing a mountain and just about their courage and the human spirit. And I think there was also a woman on one of the mountain climbing groups in one of them. So that's good. You go, girl. Get on up that mountain. I'm gonna hunker down with this now and I'll check in later. Do some meditation. It turns out that there was a woman on the expedition and she was the first one to die. She froze to death. I just heard something. sounds like it's walking around dead. I heard it again. Oh, that's me. It's me. My stomach. I'm so hungry. Oh, that's what it sounded like. Okay, that time, that was outside. Boop. That was me again. I'm bored. Beep. Bored. It's freezing. It's freezing. This has got to be the coldest August on record. Okay, I'm going to do some journaling right now and just sort of take down some of my thoughts and my just feelings. We live, we die, we rot. We live, we die, we rot. We rot. We live and we die. Then we rot. Let me turn it off. I can't, it's too far. Hey, good morning. I feel great. It feels great to wake up in nature. It also feels great to get a message. I got a message from my friend, and she's got a 2-for-1 massage at this spa where you get a massage and you get chocolates the whole time you're getting a massage. So I'm going to go do that, which means that this year my retreat's going to be cut from the 3 days to just the 4 hours. Oh, it's so valuable, so valuable.
I'm Elisa Zaid. I'm a registered dietitian and a spokesperson for the American Dietetic Association, and I'm also a freelance author, and I've written a few books about nutrition.
Great. Okay, that's good. Right now, as a dietitian, what would you say I weighed if you saw me?
I would say not a pound more than 120. How close am I?
You're a little off. I weigh 444 pounds.
Really? You feel like you're not the way you actually are, and they
Yes.
actually do.
I always feel like I look in the mirror, like every picture of me that I see, I'm always like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Like I'm this like giant, like, ha.
You don't look like 400 pounds.
What about now?
Nope, you don't look like 400. Well, you look unhappy with that face
Yeah,
on.
that would be
Yeah.
true. Eating, what people eat. That's your specialty. You know a lot about that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my.
Can I tell you what I had, and you tell me,
Yes,
like, give me your nutrition
Yes.
thing? When I first woke up, I had a bowl of Special K, and then I fell back asleep, and then when I woke, and then I hit snooze, went back to sleep, and then when I woke up again, I had a Cliff Bar, but not the, well, I guess they're all the same. It's like a crunchy peanut butter Cliff Bar, and then I dozed off, and then when I woke up again, then I definitely had to get up, and so then I had my breakfast, and my breakfast was a bowl of oatmeal, and then I also had a I went to Tony Roma's. It's like some, Tony Roma's? It was like leftover from last night. And actually, they put everything in one box, so I couldn't actually identify it. And then I had something else really breakfasty, like breakfasty. I guess, well, bacon I always have. So bacon, and then I had a glass of I was going to make a protein shake, but I didn't have any protein powder, so it's just like a milkshake.
The oatmeal was great.
Right?
That's terrific. How many do you make the instant? Like
Oh,
the
and
little
I also
packets?
had, I'm so sorry, I had a fat-free brownie when I was putting on my makeup. And that's it.
And what time did you start eating all of that?
I started eating, I guess, I first woke up at 7, and then I went back to sleep at 7:10. That's when I had the next meal.
Okay.
So I'd say in like probably 10-minute increments. I'm getting ready for another feeding in about 15 minutes.
That's a lot of food. Is that your typical type of eating pattern? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how
Yeah.
many times a day would you say? Like how many meals a day do you
Oh,
have?
I mean, that's breakfast. Then I have snack time around 10, and then I have my lunch, and then I have snack time after lunch, and then I have my dinner, and then I have post-dinner snack, and then I have, and then before I go to bed, I have a snack because I cannot go to bed hungry. It makes me feel, I don't know.
Okay. And how much does your
Lonely.
weight fluctuate?
Well, and I do weigh myself throughout the thing. It goes up and down about 30, 40
Really?
pounds. maybe?
Yeah, it sounds like it's not a great situation.
Okay, so you suggest
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah. Do you ever feel after a meal that you're satisfied and you're done eating?
Sometimes I'm tired, and sometimes I feel like maybe I'm coming down with a cold, but I don't know if I ever feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't know full.
And that's
There's one
something-
time when I was a senior, and I think I was a senior in high school, and I accidentally had 2 dinners where I had a dinner with my friend, and then I got home and my parents were having dinner, and I didn't plan on having a second dinner, but I did. And then I didn't. And then I wanted to be like I wanted to, which I know is wrong. And then, but I can't do it. It's just it wasn't working. And then I took a little bit of syrup of Ipecac, which they give for poison victims.
Yeah.
And then, oh my golly, I threw up so, it was so hard that it actually, like one of my eyes kind of actually got pushed out a little bit. I don't know if you can see it because one's a little more coming out. Do you think that's bad?
Yeah, that's a problem.
So if you have, you know that whole thing when they go, oh, you can have that choice, would you rather live 10 years less or lose 10 pounds right now? I would do it if they'd say you lose 25 pounds right now in 10
Yeah,
years.
I mean...
That makes no sense, actually. Sorry.
Well, and they also have studies where you can cut off a limb. People
You can?
would prefer to have a limb cut off than to be overweight. So
how much
that's
weight would that take off if you had an arm cut off?
Never measured my arm, but
Really?
you know,
Your
several
arms are
pounds. But
teeny.
you know what?
But
But
it's
you know
like
what?
I've got the big like muscular man arms. This is probably a good 15 pounds.
No, but then you'll have no
It'd be so
arm. I mean,
awesome
that would be
for
sad.
well, if it was
would
the
be
left
sad.
arm. In our parents' day, birth control was as simple as taking a ball of dough, covering it in meal, then covering that in maple candy, and then just sealing the hole. But we've come a long way, baby. I mean, no baby, no baby, no baby. Now, one popular method is the pill. Now, the hormone dosage in the pill used to be so high that it would really kind of mess with your head. But anymore, there is such a low dosage in the pills that you barely notice it. And another way to take the pill is through a form of a patch. You can do that. And you can also take it Hi. Could you come over, please? I feel weird. I feel like does my voice sound totally needy and pushy? Do I sound weird? I feel big. Could you come over? Because I don't want to. No, I can't come to you. I'm too fat. Can you come over now, please? Okay, thank you. Bye. Now, the most convenient form of birth control is, of course, the condom. A condom is 85% effective, 95% buzzkill. Boom! Okay, so, and one thing actually that's very important is you want to always check the expiration date, because an old condom can break, and then you're left with just the bottom part on the guy, and then the main part of the condom sort of can get lost in your system, and the next thing you know, you're, oh my God, how embarrassing. Okay, so you want to be careful, make sure it's a fresh condom. Now, to show us how to put a condom on, we're going to use Chuck, the sound guy. Chuck, come on over, please. And I'll get it started here. Now we're going to use the microphone. Take it easy, take it easy. All right, bring that down here. Okay, get away from my mouth. Okay, then take that off, and then, I know that guy. Okay, here we go. You want to go ahead and hold the top. And then look how easy it rolls down. Look at that. And there, that's a good enough fit. It should move around a little bit. Okay. So now, Chuck, I want you to fuck me with the microphone. The most natural form of birth control is the rhythm method. Oh, you see that? It should have been twice. I just did the one. My rhythm's totally off. I better. I'm just kidding. What the rhythm method is, it's being aware of where you are at in your cycle. So for women who want to use that, you need to be people who are very sensitive to your bodies and what's going on with your body. Now what I do in order to see where I'm at in my cycle is as soon as I get up from a chair, I quickly turn around, check the wet spot, okay? Now if it's a half moon or a smiley face, that means you're ovulating and it's probably not time for you to have sex. Or definitely not unless you want to get pregnant, okay? Now if it's a little mark like a little bear claw, that means we've got a little visitor. Hello. As a feminist and as a technically married woman, dating is a concept that's difficult to reconcile with. But I'm going to show you that you can go on a date and you can keep your power and remember who you are, which is a woman. Okay, I'm now out on a blind date that was set up by a friend of mine. I've put a camera in their bathroom so I can come in and do periodic check-in throughout the date and just give tips about how you keep your power, stay yourself throughout all the stages of the date, of the evening. Now, first of all, I chose an environment that I'm really comfortable in. It's my local vegan restaurant, Judy's Pumpkin Loaf. Okay, so I'm now going to go meet my date, and I'll come back in and give you a report once we sort of get started. The waitress pointed it out to me, and he's gorgeous. So I went to the store, and I got just a better outfit. It's a tiny bit more flattering. Okay, 1 second. I'll be one second. Oh my God, I'm in love. Oh my God, I am in love. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Wow. Like, oh. Why did I just told him I'd walk his dogs for him? I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs. Why did I just do that? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna go back out there and I'm just gonna tell him dogs aren't my thing. I don't know why he said that. Okay. Not go to Mexico tonight. I cannot do that. I can't go to Mexico tonight. That's insane. I can go for 3 nights. But it's tonight. Yes, I can. I can go for 3 nights and that's it. That's it. Oh my God, I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Mexico. Okay. Hi, it's me. I can't, not right now, not right now. Listen, I want you to go to my bank. And I want you to get out $45,000. I want you to bring it to Judy's Pumpkin Loaf right now. Right now. Just do it, Grandma! I can't do this. I can't swallow these. I can't do it. I can do this. the miracle of life is because it'll be a miracle if I ever find someone to have a baby with. Oh, just kidding. They call it the miracle of life because it will be a miracle if you survive. It is incredibly painful. Now, I don't have any children, and at this point it looks like I probably never will. But the optimist in me likes to get up every morning and practice childbirth positions for at least a half hour. So this one is for, let's say you're out in the backyard and you're hoeing, and then suddenly, oh, here we go. Now you want to grab the fence and spread. This is the standing position. Now what's great about this one is that it uses gravity to your advantage. It reduces backache. All right, but the disadvantage to this is that it's gonna get everywhere. Now this one is good for when you're at home, you're scrubbing the floors. Oh, I never get to go to the mall. And then, oh, contraction into the kneeling position. Now what's great about this one is that you're able to tilt you can tilt your pelvis so that the baby can be rotated easily. You can also do some rocking. If you want to do some rocking, oh God, here it comes, that kind of stuff. Now the disadvantage to it is that it is a gigantic mess. Now this one is good for, let's say we're walking along, enjoying the day, suddenly, oh, and squat. What's good about this one is that it relaxes the perineum. Now, what's bad about this one is that it's gonna get everywhere. It's gonna be like a 30-mile radius of mass destruction. Your shoes, gone, forget about them, okay? Everywhere, the sidewalk, the houses that you're around, the trees, all the shrubs, everything is gonna be totally decimated. This is a diagram of your vagina about 12 hours before it's about to give birth. This is what it looks like when the contractions begin. And then flash forward to 12 hours later, and then it's just my red marker, all of a sudden it just goes. And this thing's like, and then there's pieces of your underwear that have just blasted off of you because you were in line for the bank and you had your underwear on, your underwear just, and it gets all over the people that are in line for the bank too, and the people are completely disgusted. A piece of underwear got on me! That's disgusting! Mommy, no, that's not how it happens, Mommy. That's not where I came from. Mommy, no, shut up! And then across the street, the store owners, something's going on over there. Some woman's giving birth. That's disgusting! Close the shop, close the windows. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. It's disgusting. Oh my gosh, no! Grandma, don't come in here! There's been a horrible accident across the street. I want to come see it. Ah! It's horrible! I'm sitting here right now with all of my past relationships, and I brought them all together for sort of a round table discussion. This is Jermaine. Jermaine and I dated the first year of college, and he is incredible. He was the first. He's actually at the school we went to in the history of the school the first male soprano, which was actually how we met. And this is Thomas, and he and I dated all through high school for 3 years. And then this is Frank, and Frank
Francis.
and I for the. Oh, you're serious? Oh, you're going by Francis?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I mean, I don't mean hilarious. I just mean it's funny to hear you change your name. I didn't mean that your name is hilarious. It's just funny that you changed it.
Well,
I like it.
Thanks.
Francis.
Yeah,
Okay,
Francis.
so Francis. You know that? Do you realize that every single one of you broke up with me? What's wrong? What was wrong with me? I mean, at the end, what was it about, like, what was it about me? Like, besides, and do not say, because, girl, you could talk, but you could not dance or whatever. Don't say, do you know what I mean? Like, don't, I understand the talking thing, but what was it?
Because you can't dance better than me.
No, you're incredible. He is an incredible dancer. Like, just generally, if you had to say, and believe me, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to hurt my feelings. What was it?
It wasn't that there was something wrong with you. I mean, you're so
No.
funny and so.
Yeah.
God, I just remember it was so great. I just remember.
We totally laughed. We
yeah.
would sit up all night long, just laughing.
Yeah, it was
and
like we were
laughing,
having a
laughing,
slumber
laughing.
party.
It
or
was like a
something.
big summer party. It was totally a big summer party. You were hilarious because, like, do you remember coffee cake? Let's go make some coffee cake. I gotta make some coffee cake. That was like our huge. We'd stay up all night and then we would like make coffee cake and then also and eating like cookie dough.
Oh, totally.
And then
out
oh
of
my
package.
god, fat. I felt so fat.
No, you're not
No,
fat.
I'm not fat. Well, I mean, but I was definitely. I felt like I was so much. Well, anyway, but we laughed.
We did.
We had a really
We
good
had so
time.
much fun.
Yeah. So whatever happened to us?
I mean, I'm sure it's different for each of us.
I think we still have fun. I mean, I don't know about them, but I know you being in my life
Yeah.
helped me figure something out about myself that was just key.
You mean the fact that you're such a good dancer? I sort of helped you figure that out. Because you're good,
Yes,
right?
that
Right.
that.
God,
Thank
that makes
you.
you feel good. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you for that.
That's amazing. It's funny, the people we run into in our lives, they change the whole paths of one person believing in you, and I always believed in you, can change the entire course of your life, right? You know what I mean? Like if one person who goes, damn it, you can sing, you know, or you can dance,
Yeah.
or you can do,
Right, I work well with flowers.
you can work with flowers. You didn't
That's
do
so
that then,
funny.
but then now.
Do you do that
I'm
too?
a florist.
Oh wow.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Francis the florist.
I know, it's kind of ridiculous.
No, I think this really.
What's your shop called?
Francis
You're
flowers.
Francis the That is so cute. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I was very good at that point of being honest about it. I was so proud to walk into that prom and see all these gorgeous arrangements, gorgeous with masks in them and everything, and to know that my boyfriend had done them made me feel so very, very proud.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Do you remember when we were in South Pacific and we we went to the cast party and then the guy who was the dance captain took me aside and he was like, "Oh, Frank is gay. He's gay." And he was all mad about that thing that happened in the show. So it was totally stupid. So we left. We're like, "Let's get out of here. That guy is trouble." So then my mom picked us up, remember? And we were in the car and my mom was like, "One of you guys have been smoking." And I was like, "Okay, whatever, Mom." And then she dropped us off at the mall. So we were going to see a movie, and then when we were in line for the movie, there was that guy that passed by and goes, "Fag!" And then we went to the movie and stuff. So my question is, had you been smoking at that party?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
not then.
Okay. So what advice do you have for me? What could you tell me?
In terms of, trying to find someone?
Yeah. Well, I'm in a relationship now. I'm married. Separated, married right now. But what advice in my relationship?
What's he like? What kind of guy is he?
Oh, he's great. He's great. He's a great
Different
guy.
from us.
Well, similar. There's a lot of similarities, actually. In fact, the more we're talking, I'm thinking, boy, I have a type. I really have a type, and I can see it.
Did you meet him
Yeah.
doing theater like you?
Oh yeah, definitely,
okay.
definitely. He
okay.
was he did the I got a horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. Oh my God,
I
was
love
like,
that
boom,
show. Oh my
boom,
God, I
boom,
love
boom.
it.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he is
Oh, no.
adorable,
Oh,
adorable.
no.
Yeah, and he's you know he's you know.
He's all man.
tight. Yeah.
He's in the gym a lot.
Yeah. Talk about
Okay.
pecs.
Yeah.
He's got amazing pecs. But I'd love for you guys to meet, and I think you guys would love him.
Yeah, I bet we'd
I
all
bet we
hit
would.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
totally.
could probably sing that song, that horse right here.
His
Oh my
name
God,
is Paul
yeah, we
Revere.
probably-
I got a
we probably
horse
know the
right
other parts,
here.
yeah.
Do you remember too? Like one thing we all have in common. None of you guys like to kiss. As women, it is so important that we protect ourselves. And I've been teaching self-defense for the last 15 years, and I now want to share with you all my tried and true methods. It all starts on the inside. It's what we tell ourselves. If I tell myself, "I'm not okay, that guy's got a gun, and oh, everybody's got a gun, and oh, what's going on up there? Ah, ah. Okay, that's what you end up with. If I tell myself, I am okay, I am mighty, I am an oak tree, my roots, they run deepest into the earth. Big difference. Let me give you an example of walking down the streets when you start to feel a little unsafe. Okay, you want to connect with the pavement. You want to step, no, no, no. Check behind you, no, and back, and no. Okay? This is going to be, we'll try it one more time. Step, no, 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 no. And maybe one, no, up, okay? Be aware of your spaces, and maybe someone down below in a manhole. No! Right? You think you're safe? No! Okay? Everything's fine now. No, it's not! No! Okay? Okay, now we're going to incorporate that technique while walking. No! 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 And no! No! Never, ever run. You want to walk quickly with your head up confidently. Okay? Move as fast as you can. You want to stay up. Let's talk about a difficult subject. Italians. You're walking down the street by yourself and you spot an Italian coming your way. It is completely okay for you to scream, "No! I don't want to be raped by an Italian!" and go to the other side of the street. Get it far, and you can run. Do not feel ashamed that you're trying to save your own life. One thing to do if you're in a situation where you start to feel at all unsafe, just a little inkling of something not being right, just shit your pants, okay? And that's going to keep people away. Now I'm going to show you what to do if you are attacked from behind. Okay, so that's good. So he's coming up behind me. He's coming behind me. I sense him. He reaches out. Oh my God! He grabs me, and then you ha 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 ha. Over here. I send it there. That's fine. That's fine. You're fine. And make sure you get the kneecaps. No! 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 Open hand like this. You're just using this part of your fist. No! No! And then go back in. No! 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 Spit it back at him, and boom, and your liver, and throw it in his face, and then boom, 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 and then tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, you like that? Well, guess what? Boom, boom. And the final, boom. Ha, 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 ho, ha. Woo! Go, attacker. I got spirit. Yes, I do. I got spirit. How about you? Boom, 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 and boom. Right in the kisser. Right in the kisser. You're not kissing me.